Whether fair or not to compare an indie game with a small team to a billion-dollar company, it's inevitable that Paralives will probably, until the end of time, be compared to The Sims 4. So disclaimer, I am going to be comparing Paralives to The Sims 4 a lot in this video. Honestly, almost entirely. The point of this is not to be overly critical or cruel or to put Paralives on this pedestal of being the Sims killer. It's more so just to see if these Life Sims players who have enjoyed The Sims 4 or past titles, or maybe not so much, would find something here in Paralives and really enjoy the game. There are so many amazing content creators online that have combed through and done a detailed overview of everything that's going to be included in Paralives at release. And this is not that. This is an 1,000-foot sort of first impressions overview of what I see and what I like in the game. I was trying to come up with some arbitrary metric on what makes a life sim game fun, and I strangely was getting super close to RuPaul's charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. So I will be kind of using that in this video, at least to just give a general vibe consensus on what's good about this game and what might be lacking. I'm jumping right in with the disclaimer of all disclaimers. This game is in early access, and big surprise, it does in fact feel like it's in early access. Right away, the Paralives team have provided a fully fledged out character creator, build mode, and live mode with so much potential, and that has captured my attention thus far. They're not under-delivering or over-promising, it's just, there are bugs. And granted, bugs are going to annoy anybody, but if you know for a fact you're going to get really frustrated by that, I would say just wait like a month or two for some bug fixes to come out and then maybe get the game. It's playable. It's absolutely playable. It's absolutely fun. It just has bugs because it's early access. Probably the most polished area of the game so far is the character creator. I think it's great. I think it's honestly very advanced. It gives you a lot of customization options, and I really have no notes. I think it completely delivers. I did find a lot of the clothing textures to be very tight, and I feel like maybe it's just my personal style that I like a more baggy fit, but that's like my one critique that's more of a personal style thing. To be fully transparent, in the long lead up to the launch of this game, I never really was that excited about the art style of the characters themselves and didn't really get excited for it until I heard that the Paralives team was planning on incorporating the ability to have mods and custom content in the game right away at launch. So granted, this is relying on the fact that I'm just expecting that people will spend their hard work and free time to make custom content and mods for the game. But ultimately, I don't think it's the end of the world if you don't love the art style because of this. Because it's a great character builder regardless. And I know it's not fair for me to place so much importance on just the potentially not yet existing custom content and mods for this game. But to be clear, it's only because I never play with the vanilla Sims 4 or past Sims games. I always had that shit loaded up with like 800 shirts, 800 hairs, 800 skins. So I know I'm not being fair with that, and I should look at the game just as it is, but that's just my quick disclaimer of like, hey, if you hate the art style, not the end of the world, probably. I also found the build mode to be particularly strong. They give you enough objects and variety to achieve multiple different kinds of styles for your lots. And I think the pre-made homes and community lots look amazing. They're well decorated, they're well done. And all in all, fingers crossed, I think we could use a bug fix or two once again, but I liked it better than The Sims 4. There was a little bit of a learning curve, and honestly, I'm kind of a dog shit builder, but I was able to figure it out. I was able to have a lot of fun. I spent longer than I thought in the build mode. I was expecting to just kind of like draw a wall, see how it looks, and just renovate a house that they already had. But I really enjoyed myself. So I think if you enjoy building in The Sims 4, you will definitely like building in Paralives. So you've seen me make my para. You've seen me mess around with a house that I'm not even going to be playing in. But the real bread and butter of this review lies in the gameplay live mode of Paralives. I'm not trying to potential man it or anything like that. I think Paralives has great bones and will become an amazing game. There's so much love and care put into it. And even in early access, there's a lot of content, there's a lot to do. I think there is a lot of charisma and charm to this game. I think the tone shines through and it does stand out as its own game in its unique style and everything like that. I also think the storyteller function was a cute way for them to approach appeasing many different kinds of life sim players and having it act as a divider between different gameplay setting profiles that you can change on a whim. I think it's rather simple, but the way that they did it just feels very unique and clear in their tone and quite charming, honestly. The townies felt very alive and unique, which I feel like brought a lot of life to the game. With that and the fact that there is a lot to do, I feel like you can definitely replay this game enough to get your money's worth. I considered my talent rubric the functionality and the tech of the game, and honestly, I do think that's where it's most lacking right now. It just feels unpolished in a way that you do feel as you're playing. It is its own unique game with new unique things to do, so I don't know how much of it is me not knowing what the game is capable of and me running into a bug where things don't work. And I think that's been sort of it's like it feels a little muddy to play. Does that make any sense? And again, none of this is a surprise. It's in early access, and I am knowingly buying it in early access. I just think if you're going to buy this game today, come in with the mindset that things aren't going to be, it's not the Sims killer, you know? It's just a fun, cute game that I think has a lot of potential and you could definitely have a bit of fun with if you're willing to spend 40 bucks on it. I know even from my first couple hours of playing that I'm going to spend a lot of time in this game, even in its current state. That being said, I don't truly give it a full stamp of approval at this present moment. I would say for most people, unless you're just like itching to play, maybe you wait a month or so. Maybe 6 months. I don't know. I'm not rushing the team. I don't know. And this is just referring to the gameplay like live mode. If you're interested in the character builder and the lot builder, I say get it right away. I think those are working perfectly fine enough to, really get your worth out of it.